Story we first told you about over the weekend. Santa Rosa County deputies say a standoff with a man who barricaded himself inside a Navarre home ended with the suspect killed. Today we learned new details about the standoff, and those who knew the suspect are speaking out. Fox 10 News reporter Corey Pippen spoke to a close friend and a neighbor who said the entire incident is just an unfortunate tragedy.
Authorities say what began as an attempt to serve warrants for counterfeiting here on Avenida de Galvez Street ended with a 4-hour standoff and their suspect, 55-year-old Jeffrey Wright, dead. Ines Richards has known Wright and his family for more than 20 years. She says Wright has never acted violently before.
He's not one that anybody I would not think, have any concern about at all. So I really don't know what escalated it to this point.
Deputies say when they arrived at the home to serve the warrants, Wright pulled what appeared to be a handgun and fled to the second floor. They say he then barricaded the stairway, firing one shot and threatening to harm deputies. Authorities say the SWAT team and negotiators were called in to try and get Wright to surrender, but he refused. They say it ended when Wright sat down at the top of the stairs and raised a handgun towards the SWAT team. 3 deputies then shot him to death. Richards says Wright had recently moved back in with his parents at the Navarre home and was having trouble finding work. She says she can only guess at what led Wright to such drastic measures.
I imagine he was just scared, and I think maybe a little fear of authority like that, but he certainly wasn't a threat to any of us, and very helpful. But was a troubled man. It's just sad it had to end this way.
Reporting from Navarre, Corey Pippen, Fox 10 News.
Authorities say Richard was facing 10 counterfeiting charges. The 3 deputies, Sergeant Nathan Hall, Deputy Brian Miller, and Deputy Jerry Nash, have all been placed on administrative leave. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is in